I am Brenda Hoskins, and I support Angie Stanley for Sullivan County Mayor. I am Brenda Hoskins, and I support Angie Stanley for Sullivan County Mayor. I support Angie Stanley. And I support Angie Stanley for Sullivan County Mayor. I support Angie Stanley for Sullivan County Mayor. Angie has dedicated her career to improving our community. Angie has dedicated her career to improving our community.
One more.
Angie has dedicated her career to improving our community. Angie has dedicated her career to improving our community.
I'm Tom Rogers, and I've been a family doctor for 40 years. I'm located in Kingsport, Tennessee. I've known Angie Stanley for many years, and I wholeheartedly support her for mayor. She's a wonderful person. She cares about health care, which is what concerns me at this point in our area for sure. So I trust her. She's doing the things for the people and not institutions, so I'm wholeheartedly endorsing Angie Stanley for mayor. I'm Tom Rogers. I wholeheartedly support Angie Stanley for mayor.
Hi, my name's Alan Smith. I've supported Angie Stanley for mayor, Sullivan County. I've known her for about 35 years. She's a very honest person. She speaks highly for the county. She stands up for what's right. She's going to work for lower taxes. She supports veterans. She's responsible for getting a veterans representative here in Sullivan County. That's very appreciative. I appreciate it. And she's going to work for seniors. She's going to do a lot of things that the county needs. We're going to upgrade roads. We're going to do all kinds of things that's going to be beneficial to us, and she's all for supporting us in lowering taxes, and I support her wholeheartedly. My name's Alan Smith. I support Angie Stanley for mayor. I've known Angie for many years. She's very honest. Her integrity is above and beyond. She'll work to lower the taxes. She'll work to get things done and be transparent in the Sullivan County government. That's what we need. She's not one of the good old boy supporters, and she'll do a fine job for us. My name's Alan Smith. I'm a veteran of the U.S. Army. I support Angie Stanley for mayor of Sullivan County.
My mom is dedicated to Sullivan County, and she will fight to see this county succeed. I'm Peyton Stanley, and I support my mom for mayor. My mom's dedication for Sullivan County is unmatched. She will fight for this county, our county, to succeed.
I'm Phil Hoskins. I've known Angie Stanley for over 20 years. I know her to be one of the finest Christian ladies that I've ever met. I'm supporting her because of her Christian values, and Sullivan County could do no better than to have Angie Stanley serving as our next county mayor. I have known Angie Stanley for over 20 years, and I have known her to be one of the finest Christian ladies I've ever known. I've known Angie Stanley for over 20 years, and I've come to know her as one of the finest Christian ladies I've ever met. I'm supporting her because of her strong Christian and biblical values. I think that Sullivan County would be served well to have Angie Stanley as our next county mayor. I'm Phil Hoskins, and I'm supporting Angie Stanley as our next county mayor. I'm Phil Hoskins, and I am proudly supporting Angie Stanley as our next county mayor.